Good morning, dear students. Let's continue with the workbook exercise vocabulary, page number 54. Open to page number 54, vocabulary. Here are some words which describe different kinds of feelings. Match them with the correct situations to complete these sentences. The given words are disappointed, exhausted, alarmed, confused, excited. First one. When we stopped to ask for directions, one person told us to go straight while another asked us to turn back. We were so confused. Second one, Smita has jogged for 2 kilometers and is feeling quite exhausted. Third one, I was hoping our school team would win, but they lost by 1 goal. I was very disappointed. Fourth one, when the famous actor Vivek Kapoor entered the auditorium, the crowd got very dashed and started cheering. Excited. Fifth one, there were loud knocks on the door at night. Mrs. Khanna was dashed and got up to see who was at the door. Answer is alarmed. Now let's do the punctuation, page number 55. Before that, let's see what are quotation marks.
Today we're going to be talking about quotation marks. First off, we need to know what quotation marks are. Quotation marks are punctuation marks that are used to show someone's exact words when we're writing. Quotation marks also help us to know when someone is speaking. What do quotation marks look like? Quotation marks look very similar to commas. One big difference is they come in pairs. So our first set of quotation marks look like two commas that have been pushed together and flipped upside down. They also look very similar to the number 66. These are our beginning quotation marks, and these always go at the beginning of any dialogue in our story. The second set of quotation marks goes at the end of our dialogue. They also look like two commas pushed together, or the number 99. When do we use quotation marks? We use quotation marks whenever we want to write exactly what someone is saying. How do we use quotation marks correctly? Remember, quotation marks are used so that the reader understands exactly what is being said by the characters in the story. In our example below, Sarah said, "I hope we can go outside today." Sarah is our character, and what is being said is, "I hope we can go outside today." The portion underlined in blue is what needs to go inside the quotation marks. Remember, there are two sets of quotation marks that we need to add. Our first set of quotation marks go at the beginning of the dialogue. In this example, I is the first thing that Sarah says, so the quotation marks need to go in front of the word I. We also need quotation marks at the end of the dialogue. In this example, today is the last word that Sarah says, so our quotation marks go after the word today. There are a few other things that we need to think about when using quotation marks and writing dialogue. We need to make sure that whatever sentence is being said by our characters has an ending mark. In this example, we use a period at the end of the sentence, "I hope we can go outside today." Another punctuation mark we need is a comma. We always have a comma to separate who is speaking and what is being said. In this example, Sarah said is who is speaking, and "I hope we can go outside today" is what is being said. So the comma needs to go in between the two. We've learned that quotation marks are punctuation marks that show when someone is speaking or what they've said. Quotation marks always come in pairs, and we always put quotation marks at the beginning of what is being said and at the end. There are other punctuation marks that we have to think of when we're using quotation marks. Sometimes we need a comma between who is talking and what is being said. Sometimes we need to add question marks or exclamation marks depending on what is being said, but we always need an ending mark at the end of our sentence.
Now let's do the punctuation, page number 55. Rewrite these sentences using quotation marks. First one, Rana, please, Sashi, come to the park with me. So the answer, Rana said to Sashi, comma, put the quotation marks and begin with capital letter. Please come to the park with me, full stop, then put the quotation marks. Always remember to put the full stop inside the quotation marks. Second one, Sashi, I can't come today. I have injured my leg. The answer, Sashi said, comma, put the quotation marks and begin with capital I. I can't come today, full stop. I have injured my leg, full stop. Then put the quotation marks. Third question, Ashish, Pramod, come out and play football. Answer, Ashish said to Pramod, comma, put the quotation marks and begin with capital letter. Come out and play football. Put the exclamation mark, then the quotation marks. So children, remember to put the exclamation mark inside the quotation marks. Fourth one, Vicky. We have to get up early tomorrow. The answer, Vicky said, comma, put the quotation marks and begin with the capital letter. We have to get up early tomorrow. Put the full stop and put the quotation marks. Fifth one, Mary. The pudding is tasteless, but the cake is very good. Answer, Mary said, comma, put the quotation marks, begin with the capital letter. The pudding is tasteless, comma, but the cake is very good. Put the full stop and the quotation marks. Thank you children. Complete the work.